Hey motivators, Ryan Smith here with the Ultimate Closer, and this is a new YouTube channel designed 100% towards empowering people to further their sales careers, increase their closing skills dramatically, and I'm going to help you absolutely climb to be the #1 salesperson, crush every sales record, break through plateaus you didn't even know existed, and make sure that you start earning the type of income that you 100% deserve for being in the highest paying industry in all of America. So, a little bit about my channel. Here's who I am, here's what we do. Okay? I've been in sales for 16 years. I've studied every type of sales training, sales book that you could possibly imagine. I have dedicated my career, my passion, my hobby is sales. Studying it, perfecting it, mastering it, teaching those, and passing along those core fundamentals and things that I've learned over an entire career to anybody that's willing to listen, learn, and better themselves. I've done door-to-door sales. I've been in the automotive industry, insurance. I'm a certified sales trainer. I was a national sales trainer. I've traveled the country, done hundreds and hundreds of seminars, teaching, training, elevating those around here, and surrounding myself with people just like yourself who want to get better, grow, refine their skills so that they can maximize their opportunity for every minute spent in a sales environment. So I spent 4 years in the Marine Corps, if you couldn't tell by the haircut, and done a lot of things in my career, and I'm at that point in stage where I want to give back. I want to give the opportunity to young sales individuals, to mid-skill level professionals, and to the highest echelon of sales professionals, because I truly believe that if you can focus in, you can stay with me, that I will absolutely help you achieve whatever you want to achieve in the sales environment. Now we're going to go through a lot of different principles, and we're going to get started right away because I get it, not so much who I am and what I've done, but what I can do for you, and I'm 100% in. So we're going to talk about psychology. We're going to talk about sociology. We're going to take core, key, critical components and foundations, and we're going to turn those into sales, how to study sales, how to perfect sales, and I'm going to start by showing you, the basic 3 levels that I perceive is what every sales professional is going to go through. Okay? So we're going to start by first talking about the 3 different levels. So when you first start in sales, okay, you have what I call a beginner level. This is where you first start, and you're excited about the opportunity, and your enthusiasm carries you over the top, right? And you have absolutely no idea what's going on. But the reality of it is you get a customer, you're digging in with your claws, and that customer is just dragging you through the process. And no matter how good or how bad you are, you're going to have some level or some ratio of results, which we will call laws of averages, and we'll talk about those later. And you're just fighting and scrapping and clawing your way through it. You're improvising the entire time, and you're making the best of the opportunity. Once you go through this phase, you're going to get a little bit of experience. You're going to start understanding the steps of the sale, no matter what steps of the sale that you go through. And you're going to want to be a closer, right? That's what everybody wants to do. Everybody wants to be that hammer closer that comes in with the 9th inning, hits them out of the park, saves the day, wins the game, makes the deal, gets all the money, does whatever they want to do. And you think this is the next and the highest level and the most proficient. So this is your mid-level professional. This person understands what's going on. They understand the sales process, they understand the steps of the sale, and it doesn't matter whether you're in the car business, real estate, insurance, you have phone scripts, doesn't matter. Everybody has the steps of the sale that they have spent, in some cases, hundreds of millions of dollars perfecting and getting those things down to where, listen, if you do this, you follow these steps, you're going to have more success than if you don't. And some companies are make it mandatory, some don't, some want you to do the steps, but nevertheless, you're a mid-level professional because you understand what you should be doing, how to do it, and you start getting that little, I'm the king thing, because when you get an objection, you're like, not a problem, got the answer, here it is, let's move on, right? But the reality of it is that's only halfway through your career, okay? When you hit the final phase, which is your mastery phase, you understand one of the most important things you could ever understand in sales. And I'm going to teach you your first close right now. There is one objection that every time I've ever got it in my entire career, I've closed 100% of the time. Now I know what you're thinking, right? You're thinking that's impossible. Nobody closes 100%. Well, you're wrong. I do. Here it is. You ready? So the close that I have never ever missed on the objection that I get is the one you never get. So if I don't get an objection, period, I'm a 100% closer. And the reality is there's nothing that I could teach you or anybody else could teach you to make you more efficient than that. So think about your sales career. If you get an objection and you try to close it to whatever skill set that you currently have, you're going to have some ratio of results. And you're going to get some, you're going to miss some, and that's just the way it's going to go. But even no matter what you're selling, if you didn't get an objection, 100% of the time, you're going to move past that. And that's part of the mastery phase. Because you have to first understand, you have to teach people what they want to learn. And everybody wants to start off being a closer. So we're going to take you from here over the next few training seminars, and I'm going to get you to this level, while I'm always talking about this level and showing you there's more out there. Because the reality of training and education and just bettering yourself from any perspective is the fact it's hard to know what you don't know, right? So when I look at this, right, hanging on for dear life, here, hey, I know the process, and when I get an objection, I know the answers, and I'm going to close you down, right? When I get up to here, it's listen, I know the process, I know exactly what you're going to say in a similar fashion of how you're going to say it, and I know that every time I get to this point, if this has already happened, I'm going to kick up this objection. So instead of just walking through the path of sales, getting down there, letting it kick up in my face, and then going in and hammering and closing it down, I'm going to develop my skills around a sales game plan to where I can either completely eliminate the objection, making me a 100% closer, or I can greatly mitigate that, make it to where that when the objection does come up, it's a much softer objection, and I already have cliff notes and other things that I put in over here to where I can go back to the customer and say one of the single most powerful things you could ever say. Wait a minute, Mr. Customer, I'm confused. You told me. Because it's not me telling you, it's you telling me. So, listen friends, please, I beg you, stay with me, hang in there, watch the training videos, give me 7, 8, 9 videos, right? And if you go home, you practice, you do the things I'm teaching, I will guarantee that you increase your skill level, and I will take you through these ranks, and I will show you how to become a master elite closer and a master elite professional salesperson, and how to tie both of those in so you have one seamless, streamlined presentation that you can get to any customer, and I can help you navigate those things to the best of my ability. Thanks. Stay tuned.